what to know about the counter protests to Trump's June 14th parade. So, in case you didn't know, Trump has a parade scheduled for June 14th. It's a big military parade. He was very excited about it and all these other kinds of things. And for some reason, somehow they were able to put together this No Kings group that is going to mobilize, quote unquote, on the 14th, which is next Saturday. And it is, who knows what it's supposed to be? Who knows what it's supposed to do? All we know is that, and I agree with a lot of people online, this thing is a trap. This thing is an absolute trap for people to go to. And I'm trying to find the actual website. I know you should have found it before. I get it. But still, the fact of the matter is, these things are being set up in order to trap people. And so there it is. I should have just gone there. No Kings. Here it is. The No Kings website, right? In America, we don't do kings, even though if Barack Obama was king, they would absolutely do it. And so June 14th, they rise up to find an event near you. These are all planned events throughout these United States next Saturday. So I will post this in the chat. So if you want to take a look at it, and you can stay away if there's one near you, because I'm telling you right now, you need to stay away from this stuff. Just do not get involved in this at all. Like for me, for Fort Worth, the DFW area is going to be a big place. They got multiple events taking place up in Fort Worth. Downtown Fort Worth, that's going to be the State House. Then you have in Arlington, they have another courthouse, and then up in, where's that? Euless, man, that's a nice place. Abilene, everywhere. They're springing up all over the place. Obviously, Austin, San Antonio, Houston. I mean, they're even doing them in Fort Davis. There's like 5 people in Fort Davis, yet they're still doing it. And there's a lot of money being put in behind this. And the idea behind this is very simple. They want to make it seem like there is some kind of organic movement being put out there against Trump. And so this is a different map of this. So like New Orleans, obviously, but there's always violence in New Orleans, so it's not like it's a big deal. The Northeast is kind of funny. Let's check real quick. I want to check in my home state, my old home, my actual home state of Rhode Island. I don't know how many they can look at the Northeast. It's just like one big dot. It's like the San Francisco map that's looking for poop. It's the same thing. Rhode Island is not even that big, and they managed to fit like 7 events in here. Obviously, a couple in Providence, North Wakefield. Wakefield is like a super liberal, rich town. Westerly, that's crazy. Yeah, that makes sense. Massachusetts, Swansea, Providence, 2 in Providence at the State House. Block Island. This is hysterical. How are you going to have a No Kings protest in Block Island? It's it's summertime, so that makes sense. But it's kind of funny how they're trying to make this out to be something bigger than it might or might not be. But check it out in the chat, or just go to nokings.org, and you can find where the protest is near you. I mean, Florida, obviously they're trying to do a lot in Florida. Up here in the blue wall that Trump won, New York, obviously the Northeast and so forth. Of course, it's obviously, it makes sense based on population as well. But so this whole thing, Memphis, even Memphis. Let's see, good old Memphis. Where is it? Where are you? Memphis, Tennessee. Well, actually, it doesn't look like Memphis has one, because Memphis. Oh no, nope. Memphis does. Yep. And then there's actually in West Memphis in Arkansas, and that's the only Memphis I would ever stop in. West Memphis and in Memphis they have them. So, and of course Little Rock and all these other kinds of places, they're going to have them out. No, I don't think there's any state that is spared from this. Yeah. Even like Wyoming, which does not have a huge population. They managed to have I think this is more show than go, to be completely honest right now. These are quote unquote planned events. We'll see how many actually show up to them. Anyway, so protesters are quote unquote protesters, we'll say it that way, are taking to the streets and community hubs nationwide on Saturday in what organizers expect to be the largest single day anti-Trump rally since the start of his second administration, which he's still polling ridiculously well. So the sentiment against him will not be as high as it was in 2020. Plus, they don't have the advantage of lockdowns where people were just stir crazy and wanted to just do anything just to get out of the house. So I don't know if this is going to be as big as they think. Widespread movement will run counter to Trump's multi-million-dollar parade in DC. Paid organizers, wrote No Kings is a nationwide day of defiance from city blocks to small towns, courthouse steps to community parks. We're taking action to reject authoritarianism. Well, their version of authoritarianism, right? They want their authoritarianism. They just don't want your authoritarianism. Just remember that. Donald Trump wants tanks in the streets and made-for-TV display of dominance for his birthday. The spectacle meant to look like strength, but real power is staged in Washington. Blah blah blah. All these stupid talking points. I can't even read it. So it's just really kind of dumb. But this is something that is happening from a security standpoint. Hey, Lou, sometimes I'm just crazy enough to be right. Sometimes I'm just crazy enough to be right. But the idea is they weren't gonna take this line down. So I think you should go to nokings.org just to look up these sites to see if there are any near you. And if there are any near you, I would beg you, don't show up, Mark. Stay away, bud. Stay away. It's a trap. It's a trap. General Akbar. I got to get General Akbar in here. It's a trap. Stay away. Do not get involved in this. Let them not show up. Because first of all, what they're doing is they are looking to antagonize people. They are looking to antagonizing. They are looking for people to get into fights with them or counter protests. They are looking for those moments that they can put up online. Don't give it to them. Do not. Stay away. It's one day. Stay home. Stay with your families. Hang out. Don't worry about it. This is a lot of show. This is a lot of momentum. But in the end, I honestly don't think most of these will be like they supposedly have one in Block Island. Nobody in Block Island is going to go to this. Maybe, well, Block Island does have a bunch of older white women, older liberal white women. They may go to it, but that's about it. It's not going to be this mass movement that people think is going to actually happen. So do me a huge favor, stay away from this thing and let it just come and go. Let it just come and let it go, because it's going to be 3 or 4 people per, like, outside of the big cities, Austin, Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, all of the ones here in Texas, El Paso. They'll all have enough people because they have numbers in those places. Memphis, Providence, Rhode Island, even all of the big cities will have numbers. These smaller ones, they'll be absolute duds. So just let them be duds. Let law enforcement deal with it on this whole thing. This whole thing is designed to get people agitated. That's what they want. They want people agitated. They're trying to stir up emotions. They're trying to make it look like authoritarianism. So you have to be better than it, and you have to avoid it at all costs. Please, I am begging you, stay away from these things. Just stay away. Put on a movie. Have a Coke and a smile. Just relax. Right? Take a nap. It's 1,000 degrees here in Texas. It's too hot to protest. So just take it easy, my friends. Please don't be foolish enough to fall for this. It's a trap. It's an absolute trap. Don't fall for it.